I promise you this update will not disappoint you, me, anyone that is playing the game. This will be the best update hands down. Welcome to the video, and it's your boy Zernuf, and we are back with another one now. We're all here to talk about the update, and I'm not gonna lie, it was definitely below my expectations. In my previous video, I kind of hyped it up. I made it seem like it was gonna be the best thing, and a lot of people did. Like, we all thought, oh man, the raids are coming, it's gonna be great. But there's just a lot of different things that I feel like make the raids almost unplayable for some players. And I don't want to come in here just to shit on the devs or shit on players or anything, because I'm not going to put the devs in a tight spot just because it's like they probably worked on the game as hard as they could. But don't get me wrong, they definitely could have put more time into it. I feel like they were just trying to push it out too fast to get it to us. So I feel like that was the major issue. I would have rather them delay it and everything be right than us have the issues that we are having right now. The biggest thing that I feel like is messing with everyone's brain is the drop rates. The drop rates are so messed up, and there's no way that they are right. I've played over 25, maybe 30 raids, and the highest thing that I've gotten is an epic perk. That's searching through both chests, and it's hard to get keys. You do not get, they said that you can get keys from the first chest, but I've not gotten a single key. And maybe I gotta play more raids, but I feel like the drops are so bad, and they shouldn't be that bad. And I have luck on. That's the thing. I have 2 times luck. It's just the rates are so bad that it makes people not want to play. The raids last, a fast raid, I guess you could say, lasts on the average 15, maybe 20 minutes. It just depends on how fast your crew is or which level you're playing. You know what I'm trying to say. But I feel like that's what factors in. And when people play that long and then they get shitty rewards, it makes people not want to play the game. And another thing is that they release 600 spins worth of codes, right? Now, don't get me wrong, I'm not expecting, oh, I need a mythic. Oh, I gotta get that. You're supposed to get that. I understand that it's gonna be hard. It's a mythic. I understand the percentage, but dude, I had 800 spins and I didn't get a single legendary. There's no way that you can have 2 times family on and spend that much and get what you got. There's just no way. My girl's calling me, I'm not gonna lie. But there's no way you can spend that much and not be able to get a legendary at the very least. And that's what irritated a lot of people, and it irritated me. And probably one of the most annoying things is how the ODM gear moves. I feel like for ODM gear users, it's so much harder. If you really play the game, you can understand that when you get in a raid, it completely feels different. I feel like the ODM control is either decreased or increased too much. I don't know what it is, but it just doesn't feel the same. It feels like everything's slower. It's not as fast. It just doesn't feel right. And I'm not gonna lie, devs, that's kind of lame on your part, because why would you mess up our ODM control without giving us a heads up at the very least? It was just too unexpected, and you just had to kind of figure it out on your own, which starts to correlate with the ODM damage. The damage has to be fake, okay? There's no way that it scales the way that it's supposed to scale. You see those red spots right there on the Titan, if you're looking at the screen right now? Those are like the lethal spots where if you hit those, you do more damage. But I promise you, 9 times out of 10, they mostly do not work. I promise you, I do the raid, and then they work and then they don't work. They're off and on throughout the game. They'll work and then they don't work. And then your damage doesn't even scale sometimes. You could hit him 10, 15 times and you have 0% damage. That makes no sense. And there's no way that's even possible, especially on hard difficulty. I've played hard difficulty. I played severe once. I played hard so many times, and there was so many people that joined my party that were B ranks. They weren't even doing damage. There's no way that they have their ODM damage maxed out and they're not doing any damage. There's just no way. So they need to fix that. That's not okay, because then it takes forever to kill the Titan and it makes people not want to play, especially with the bad rewards that you get already. Why would you want to keep going and keep playing? That just makes no sense to me. But the worst part about it is that the testers had already been discussing this issue, especially with the red spots, especially with the ODM damage. The testers had already said, hey, we need to fix this. Hey, we need to work on this. It's still not working. Everybody was already complaining before the update came out, which is an issue. If there's people complaining about it and you still don't fix it, I feel like that's where my issue comes in. That's where I have to say, yeah, that's on the devs. I can't say, oh, we can't cut them any slack, because there's no way that people are telling you that you need to fix your game. You're telling people to test your game so that you can fix it, so that when you release it, it'll be good. And then you don't listen, and then you release it, and now it's a bad update, and now you're going to try and come back maybe later and try to fix it. And that just doesn't work like that, because now you're starting to lose your trust within your players, because then it's like, why would we want to keep testing and playing your game if you're not even going to listen until you start to lose reputation, I guess you could say. So I was about to end the video right there, but we just got a notification in the Discord, and this is what Mr. EK had to say. So there's going to be an increase in serum drop rate within the raids. There's going to be an increase in legendary family rates, slightly, maybe, probably. I don't know why he's saying maybe. He probably will. And then he said he's going to make ODM gear more effective in the raid to balance it more, which it needs to be, because if you don't have Titan shifting, the raids are basically unbeatable unless it's hard difficulty. And he also said down here that serums will be reintroduced into missions at a bad rate, and the key prices will get a slight nerf, which is very needed. Everything that they said in there was really the stuff that I was going over in the video. They need to get this stuff. They need to get this stuff taken care of, like now, like really, because sitting here waiting for it to get done will not help the game. They need to get that done as fast as possible. I think they said that they were gonna come out with the update today, like the bug fix update for update 1. So we'll hope and we'll see. I hope it gets better. I hope that all of you are having a great time playing the raids. I hope you're getting good drops. So let's just hope that they fix all this stuff. I just wanted to address some of the issues in update 1 and just kind of retract my statement from my previous video about how good this update was going to be, because I probably made some of you believe this update was going to be really good, and it really wasn't. But anyways, that's all I got for you guys today. Peace.
Make it run, body to body. Hotter than ice, watching the eyes, watching the water valley. Watching the body,